Good morning, happy Friday, man. Loving Friday. Today's show we're going to talk about what happens when the small win is still staying alive. Strong stuff. Welcome to the Rise to Thrive show. I am your host, James Boardman. And if you are coming through, then please do let me know by leaving a love heart button, sending the man love. This is a man love environment. And then please comment in down below what your 1% win was yesterday. What was your 1% win yesterday? And it's good for you to do that because it's important for us to recognise what the win was. So I want you to remember what your win was yesterday, and I want you to put it in the comments below, alright? That's turbo important. Man, what's happening? Another week's gone. Another week down. 8 weeks to the wedding. Cannot wait. I'm really excited now. Definitely getting in the mood. Gonna have some downtime next week. Play some golf. Been working like a Trojan for the last 8 weeks. And I want to be in a happy mood for the wedding. Not a work mode. So I'm looking forward to being able to like kick back and chill. How are you guys? Is everyone alright? Everyone doing okay? If you're not okay, comment. This is a good community to be in, right? And I have some exciting news. That on Sunday, we are going to be launching our world famous elite movement, okay? Our 90-day elite movement. We're going to be launching it for 7 days with unbelievable bonuses and with an unbelievable discount. This Sunday, make sure you check it out. We're going all in. We're inviting some people into our world to come and take part of the movement, right? So I'm really excited about that. So let's get back to the subject. Recognising our wins, for me, is crucial. I was on the phone to a client yesterday. Now, I don't really do one-on-ones unless it's an exceptional case with somebody that I really want to work with. And I was talking to my guy, and we were reeling off all of the things that he said to me that he wanted to achieve. Now, we're working over 3 months, and we've been working together 2 months. This is our 3rd month. And what I always get everyone to do is tell me what they want to achieve within the core, right? Because that's part and parcel of coaching, knowing what the destination, the outcomes that they want to get to, all right? And that's 40 people, guys, by the way. Great to have everyone on here. If you're just joining us now, what everyone is doing in the comments is just putting what their 1% win was yesterday, okay? So join in. We're talking about the importance of recognising wins. So we had realised that when we were going through and ticking off what was left to achieve, that we achieved everything after 2 months. And it was funny because the language that he was using when he wrote it 2 months ago was turbo victimy, like really like self-pity, victimy. And then I said, dude, this isn't you. Like when we read this does not sound like you anymore, right? And he goes, I can't believe it. Like the difference, like listening to that and being where I'm at now. And right now he's strong mentally and emotionally, okay, completely in control of his life, right? Which is amazing. And we were just like talking about how important it was to reflect what's good each day. What is our win each day? And when I come out of the military, for me, the 1% win, what was good was still being alive, okay? And that was the blunt reality of my lifestyle back then, right? It was just because every single day I kind of was like in such an emotional place, struggling to find my feet and identity back then, you know, and I'd messed my life up completely. And the win each day was like, man, when I look back now, it was staying alive. Because I used to think about like taking the easy option out all of the time. Like, I'm done. And many of you know my story of getting to that point on the bed where I actually put my money where my mouth was and was about to go, you know, I'm done here. I'm done. That's me out. And actually, when I come close to actually doing it, it was the spark that I needed in my life, right? And over time and over many years, you know, that was almost 10 years ago now. And what I like to think about each day is kind of like, how have I won? What are the top 3 wins that I've won today? And it's funny how things progress and change, right? Because now I think about, right, the win is, man, like, I absolutely nailed my planning today, or I actually went above and beyond for my wife today, or I really handled a situation really well today. And I'm talking about different stuff that's not so, like, so deep. And I think over the years, building up all of those 1% wins, those small, tiny wins, has created the animal that is me today. And going through that process and those dark times have created the product that is me today, right? And that is the whole realization of yourself as you evolve from a day-to-day, week-to-week, year-to-year process, is recognizing the beast, building the beast up, and changing the language. And I think about, and the language is so important. I think about the language of that lad that I was working with 2 months ago to where he is today. It's completely different, vastly different. I think about the language that, that I used when I was back in those post-military days, those first 3 years. Everything was negative. Everything was doom and gloom. Everything was about like misery and self-pity, whereas today it's all about where am I going? Where's the direction that I want to go? What am I doing well? Who am I making an impact on? And suddenly the whole mentality has shifted, right? And that's just by recognizing each day what we're doing. Because what we tend to do as men, and actually women, because I work with women, a lot of women business owners, is we don't see the win, we just see the negative. We just see the negative in everything that's going on. It's like, no, I didn't get that done. Oh, no, I failed at this. And that, what you're writing down and what you're saying, and when you're verbally saying it out loud, you're like, dude, like, quit with the negativity. Tell me something positive. Tell me something that's going well. Tell me something you overcame. And if we start going down in that direction more and more and more and more, then guess what? We start showing up differently, right? And things start to change and transform. But it has to start now. Like the 1% win could be recognizing the 1% win. All right, and that is as basic as it can be. Like in the beginning, it's tough because the wins they're not as big as like so-and-so who's doing well in a group. Of course not, because he's been in a group for 3 years. He's almost a purple belt. Right? He's been around the block a few times. You've just started. So your 1%, bro, is actually showing up. Is actually writing your 1% win. And that's where we nurture the conditioning of our brain and the way that we show up and the way that we handle ourselves and the way that we progress. Because the way that you show up in day 1 versus day 90, man, you're going to see. I'm back. We're back. We had a connection issue there. Obviously O2 trying to close me down. We're back. We're back. We're back. So, just to wrap up, guys, because I think my signal is very, very poor where I'm at. Think about every single day, what have you achieved? What have you done well? Have you got to the place that you want to be? And I think that is absolutely a crucial process that you must go through to get to where you want to be. And you must show patience, and you must show resilience, and you must show robustness to be able to get to that place. You know? Otherwise, we're going to stay in the same cycle, we're going to stay in the same place, and nothing's going to change. You know, and that's the sad reality for a lot of people, because it won't. And I know it won't, because many people just go around thinking about the negatives, not really doing anything about it. And I hate that. But that's just a reality, because you can't save everyone, right? You have to be able to come and meet me halfway to be able to get to the place you want to be. And I think that's important to recognise and understand. Sorry about the connection issue there. Guys, if you're not already in my world, you could be from Sunday. All right, I'm going to put announcements out on Sunday. I hope you have an amazing weekend. It's going to smash the day. Elite operator mode.